A reading from the letter of St. Paul to the Romans. Brothers and sisters, those who are led by the Spirit of God are sons of God. For you did not receive a spirit of slavery to fall back into fear, but you received a spirit of adoption, through whom we cry, Abba, Father. The Spirit himself bears witness with our spirit that we are children of God, and if children, then heirs, heirs of God and joint heirs with Christ, if only we suffer with him, so that we may also be glorified with him. The word of the Lord.
The Lord be with you. And also with you. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew. The 11 disciples went to Galilee, to the mountain to which Jesus had ordered them. When they all saw him, they worshipped, but they doubted. Then Jesus approached and said to them, "All power in heaven and on earth has been given to me. Go, therefore, and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, teaching them to observe all that I have commanded you. And behold, I am with you always, until the end of the age." The Gospel of the Lord. Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
I would like to begin by extending a very warm welcome to all of you today for this very, very special occasion. It's not often that a parish has the great joy of celebrating the ordination of one of her sons. So we're so thrilled here at St. Patrick's to be celebrating this occasion with Father Nile, his first solemn Mass. We also want to especially welcome his family, Vicky and Nile and the grandmother Catherine and all the members of the family over there, and all of these colleagues of his, these priests sitting in the front pews, who are here to celebrate with him this great joy of his first Mass. And all of you visitors who are here, please consider St. Patrick's your spiritual home whenever you're in our historic city. We welcome you most warmly, and we welcome you also to join all of us after this Mass over at the rectory, where Father Nile will be giving his first blessings, and there will be a brunch reception. Everyone is welcome. Very easy to get to the rectory. Just go out that door there and right into the office door, which is where Father will be giving his blessings. The front door and the back door, of course, will also be open, so there'll be all kinds of ways for you to get into the rectory, but I suggest the office door so that you can receive Father Nile's first blessing. Today, as is traditional here with priests from our parish who are ordained, the second collection will be given to our priest. And so please be very generous, because this is going to be your gift to Father Nile on his ordination. And may I begin by saying what a great privilege and joy it is for me to be able to give the homily at another First Solemn Mass offered by a newly ordained priest, in this case, our dear Father Nile, and on the Feast of the Most Holy Trinity, and on the threshold of the special Year of the Priest, which has been declared by our Holy Father Pope Benedict. To have had the opportunity of knowing Father Nile during the whole period of his major seminary formation, and even before, because he was in construction before and was supervising the complete renewal of Reynolds Hall. So he was here even before he went to seminary. We got to know him. And all of this, knowing him all these years, has been a tremendous experience for me, a very rich and rewarding experience. And I happily join with all of you, especially with the family and all of his brother priests and his many parishioners and friends who I see are gathered here together this morning for this occasion. We're all proclaiming with one heart and one voice, "This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it." Now, the first solemn Mass of thanksgiving of a priest is in a very profound way the necessary completion and fulfillment of the priest's ordination. So this is the fulfillment and completion of Father Nile's ordination by the Archbishop yesterday morning, and that is because the priesthood is fundamentally linked with the celebration of the holy sacrifice of the Mass. Furthermore, both the priesthood and the Eucharist are rooted and united in the divine life of the Trinity, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, whom we are especially praising and adoring today on this solemnity of the Most Holy Trinity. That is to say that the ultimate source of both the priesthood and the Eucharist is found in the love of the Father, who so loved the world that he gave his only Son, so that everyone who believes in him might not perish, but might have everlasting life, and who continues to act in the sacramental life of his Church through the Holy Spirit with his efficacious life-giving power. And so the life and ministry of the priesthood actually continues the life and action of the Most Holy Trinity. Now, where do we primarily, continuously, and preeminently experience this life and action of the Most Holy Trinity? In the holy sacrifice of the Mass. It is in the Mass that we know that Jesus is with us always, even until the end of the world. It is in the Mass that we learn everything that Jesus commanded the apostles to teach us. It is in the Mass that the Holy Spirit gives witness with our spirit